Welcome, Loral and Hardy.
Thank you.
We are going to discuss a very sensitive topic.
Okay.
We had this bomb blast in Delhi,
Yeah, I heard about
and
it.
a lot of people have died. There are a lot of injured who are admitted in the hospital.
Yeah.
So, I just want to quickly discuss with you your opinion about this. So, anything from you, Riansh? What do you think of this incident that took place?
So this incident which got 10 people killed was very unfortunate to see and very unexpected. Yeah, so I hope everybody who was involved in the blast was fine. But now I think so we should talk who was behind this blast. Now, according to me, maybe Pakistan might be, especially after we completed a Sindoor mission. We basically mostly destroyed all the army, right? So
Yeah, few
yeah.
runways in the airport, not exactly all the army, but
Not all
yeah,
army,
yeah.
And I think they might came with a big plan and they choose a suicidal bomber, and then from that suicidal bomber they just destroy somewhat disturbed the Delhi's capital.
Hmm. So I agree with him. I think the idea was to really disturb the peace which is prevailing in the country. And somewhere, I believe, although government, I think finally has acknowledged it today that it was a terrorist act.
Yeah.
We need to see what kind of action government of India will take. Operation Sindoor has been paused.
Yeah.
It's not stopped. So ultimately, I think some impact of this or some reflection of this should be apparent. So what do you feel, Rajit? What kind of impact are we likely to see in coming days?
I don't know. I mean, all of this was definitely a calculated event. I mean, is it really a coincidence? On the same day, 300 kgs of bombs were found. That same day, a car randomly in Delhi in a traffic light stops. Police pull them over, and just before he comes, a bomb blast happens. That shooks the entire capital, right? I think, and we also saw some Islamic or terrorist group tweeting about that. Yeah, that they're going to be more steps taken until what Kashmir is free, right?
Yes.
Yes. So I
I
think.
think there is this university called Al Falah University.
Yeah.
So I think most of the doctors
Yeah.
belong to that. Okay, so I understand your point. Tell me, so last time when Operation Sindoor happened, we fired S-400 missile,
Yes.
and I think Pakistan defense forces were taken by element of surprise because they were not expecting India to fire S-400. So what do you think will be the reaction from government of India this time, Rihanna?
So I think the reaction of the government is that they'll be shooting 400s.
What is one?
What is 400? I have heard of S-400.
Exactly.
What is 400S?
400 supersonic missiles on the backside.
Oh my god. That's going to be terrible. They are not prepared to handle such a volume from our
Definitely.
side.
But if you see the reality, then I may be thinking something in the future can happen very bad. So most assured, so we have to try to stay safe, of course, and we have to rely our lives on the people who are serving for this country to do anything for us. So the best thing we
Yeah.
can do is to make sure they do their duty the most correct way, so none of us people will get harmed.
That's a very important point.
Yeah.
In fact, in my opinion, you're talking about 300 kgs of explosives.
Yeah.
But I think if you look at the total amount of explosives which have been found so far, it's actually in excess of 3,000 kilograms, which is huge.
That is
And,
enough to blow an entire city away.
Seriously, this could have had serious repercussions. And thankfully, our secret service agencies, and in fact all the forces, which include Delhi Police, J&K Police, and NIA, and I'm sure secret service agents from Government of India. So all of them, they work in such a coordinated way that finally they have been able to actually figure out that who are the culprits, and they have been able to raid them in time to really safeguard us from any such malicious act, which I am sure they have been preparing for it for a very long time. So what could have gone worst in case the security forces would not have found out these people with 3,000 kilogram of ammonium nitrate? What could have been the repercussion according to you?
It could have been very bad.
Yeah.
I don't know, I have one word for it. The word is Hiroshima.
Yeah. I mean, that's little exaggeration, but still, this could have been.
I mean, it could have been possibly close to what happened there.
Yeah.
Not that close, but
Like,
some extent of that.
Yeah, as Rajat says, it can also destroy an entire city. Yeah, that is possible, and it can take a lot of lives and injuries, and maybe if the security guards weren't alert about the 3,000 kgs, then not only the Delhi, not only the many people will die or get injured, but the Delhi capital will also become very, very depressed.
Correct. I think the sheer sentiments are going to be very, very negative if we have repetition of this.
And we will be in a big loss.
Correct.
Aside from bombs, seeing how accessible guns were there, it has really shocked me. I thought India cares a lot about people not having guns, except for the license one, obviously. But I thought we are really safeguarded on the number of guns here, licensed guns. But I was shocked to see people in Kashmir have guns lying in their house, random terrorist groups. Right now in Delhi, when the doctors are exposed, they have guns. So, what do you think on gun safety? Are we moving ahead?
So, in my opinion, I think wherever the law and order situation is fragile, there I think people have a tendency to keep guns. To safeguard their safety.
Because in Kashmir, Pakistan can attack any movement because, of course, Pakistan thinks Kashmir is very valuable. So they want it. So if we just go to the Pakistan government and say, hey, do you want Kashmir? They'll of course say yes in the same spot, right? They'll just say yes. So
tell me, this is a very interesting point. What would you like to barter with Pakistan on Kashmir? First of all, Kashmir is an integral part of India. So we don't want to give anything to Pakistan.
Yeah.
We want to give them our peace of mind, because so far Indian government has not stated anything about this incident.
Yeah.
Whether Pakistan link has been established or not. So I have not heard anything in the news so far.
Yeah, that's true.
But if it is established in that way, what do you think could be the repercussion? We already have a very, very volatile relationship with Pakistan. What else, if you were the Prime Minister of India, what action would you have taken now?
Okay, so if I was a Prime Minister of India, the first actions of what I take is, of course, safety first, So first I would just make sure mostly safe, how many people are safe or not. Then second of all, then I'll tell all the secret service that to investigate this more deeply and see different angles or views of the camera. How where did a person come from, or there are cameras mostly everywhere on roads, right?
Yeah.
So basically, we can see that suicidal bomber driving in some street, and then he might be, and then from that he might be leaving at some old house or some from an airport. So yeah,
Yeah, so that's a good point. Tell me, this is very interesting.
Yeah.
Which is the most dangerous weapon in the world?
Dangerous. I would say nuclear bomb.
No,
No.
there is something more dangerous than that.
What is more dangerous?
a bomb, nuclear bomb.
No, not really. I mean, definitely these are very dangerous weapons.
Yeah.
But there's something more dangerous than this.
Like mass destruction.
It could be anything. I mean, the quotient of danger.
Like man-made.
Humanity.
It is basically the human mind. If there is a person who decide to blow himself, then that becomes the most dangerous weapon on earth.
Yeah,
So
that
if you
makes
look
sense.
at these suicide bombers,
Yeah.
I think they are exactly doing that because it's very difficult, first of all, to catch them.
Yeah.
I'm sure various agencies have been trying to
Yeah.
find them out from their hideouts. But at the same time, I think it becomes very difficult to really figure out
Yeah, that's
who is the abnormal individual amongst the crowd of normal individuals.
Yes. Or who is
What's
being-
going on in his mind is very difficult to find out. So therefore, I think what we really need to do is to be alert, and we need to be very observant of what's happening around us, and keep a watch on our safety and security, not only for ourselves, but
Yeah.
for people who are near and dear ones, and people who we are surrounded with, and people who we are surrounding. So the onus is
Yeah.
partially on us to really make sure that we remain vigilant, and we also spread this word that if we come across anything, for example, a bag which is like unattended, and you see that bag lying somewhere in a public place, then what will you do? Don't say I'll pick up the bag and run away.
Oh yeah, I know one person who will do that.
Who?
You know, there's this one famous guy. He comes on the
Oh
news.
yeah. I've seen
Yeah,
that.
yeah. His nationality is from Pakistan.
Hmm.
I don't know. His profession itself is begging, but his hobby is politics.
Oh.
I can't recall the name.
He's talking about Prime Minister of Pakistan.
Yeah,
Shehbaz Sharif.
yeah.
He's not Sharif, he's Badmash. What do you have to say, Riyansh, on this?
Yeah, man. I totally agree with that. Actually.
Yeah. So if you happen to meet Prime Minister of Pakistan, Shehbaz Sharif, what message would you pass on to him from the people of India?
You're a bad guy.
That's it.
Yeah. Totally.
I mean,
At the same time, though, of course, we want to get, as Indians, we of course want to get rid of that guy, right? Because he's a.
So how many secret service agencies are working under you? So you're talking with so much of confidence.
yeah, Dennis.
Not many.
Not very.
Looks like you have some control, huh?
And another thing my brain is saying is that India, I mean Pakistan and China might doing some secret things with each other, like that secretly talking privately, and then
They're in a washroom. Where are they talking? If they are privately talking, how do you know
Yeah,
what they are
they-
talking? Which means
so
your agents are there.
I'm not 100% sure. I'm just making like any possibility.
Yeah.
So either they might be discussing it privately, or they might be start maybe war or send more bombs to India. So of course they want India's downfall. As
Correct.
always.
He's trying to basically word guessing into a very posh way. So not exactly.
Yeah. But I think his point is right. I think
Yeah.
we need to be very